Hello everybody, my name is Dostal. I'm studying virtual design and construction management. I'm so happy to be in front of you, so happy to explain you what's really happened during my internship. I had applied mostly for about 175 applications to many different companies that show up in Brigham Young University, Idaho, and others have applied online. I was successfully selected for an interview with Congruex, where I did not hesitate because they showed a profile that matched my career aspirations. I valued them the most, and then they did not hesitate for me to reach me back for an interview. So before then, when I check out to the profile, I read mostly about the company, and then I was interested with them because they operate within infrastructure and fiber. So when we're talking about fiber optics, so they are specialized in installing fiber optic. They really have a successful expertise in that domain. I felt deeply involved by reading, going on the research to know who are they saving, which company are they always saving, and then I was interesting to deepen my knowledge with them, and then to learn more from who they are, what they do, and what I can bring up to the company. I mean, it was pretty amazing because you're learning how to design and then how to manage projects. Suddenly you wanna switch to a different world, a different type of project, mostly which is unknown. Fiber optic is something that all of us, I would say, daily we consume, but we are not truly open up to know how it works, how it operates, how those installations happen to become a reality. So I was making a lot of idea. I was thinking, instead of going and building houses, I would be sitting somewhere thinking about these apartments, this complex people live, community, and then this hospital, people go for treatment, and then many other places. So that was like something like magical. Those people have to have internet in their places, in the facilities. So I can also be part of the team who carries that installation to their places to facilitate them life. So I started thinking, what about what's really happened with my own phone? Because I am directly connected with T-Mobile, but I never know, do they also have fiber optic? I was trying to make my mind. A lot of thoughts. I was like, oh yes, sure. They must have fiber optic in the company. They must also have fiber optic in the society. So maybe with Congrex, I can deliver some projects. I can also be considered as a bridge between Google Fiber to companies that partner with Congrex. So when they called me for an interview, I was very open up. I explained them my project. I explained them why who I am, what I am, where I'm from. They were also curious to know about my personality, why I was particularly interested in Congruex. So I didn't hide my feelings, my emotions. I explained them all things. I was like, I'm so tired of going through companies that just build houses, solar plants, or mechanical industrial. So I was like, I want to really do something new, something that's never existed before, something maybe people know, but they don't take it into account. They don't think deeper. So I would like to participate to a unknown market. Okay, they were so interested. We did the first interview and we went to the second round. I was successful. They sent me an offer. They selected me for starting an internship with them. So we started by traveling from wherever we were. I was in Idaho. So they sent me a flight ticket from Idaho to Colorado. Denver for my trainings, where we go, we met a lot of friends, we talk, we speak. We had an interesting trainings. That training was rewarding. I couldn't even think twice about it anymore. I mean, it was very rewarding, challenging for us, but we had to learn the company, the story of the companies, who are the creator, the founders, and what aspiration ideas they had to build something like that. So after the training, I was assigned back to go to Utah, where I did my internship. It was successful. I liked that. And then when we started, one thing that I did that was rewarding, I had to start contacting apartment owners to explain them, those who had an agreement with us to install the fiber optic in front of their places. I contact them, I explain them the procedures, share with them their apartment and housing plans. I explain them that we're not going to touch any utilities connections from the apartments to the most of energy suppliers. So I made them sure that I know what we're doing. I know this company, we have delivered a lot of successful projects of this model. So I don't think we wouldn't be an issue. That wouldn't be a concern for you guys. Just believe on us. So that was the first task I did. And secondly, I had a lot of set of drawings I went through. I was having an interesting moment with those drawings. That was like an entertainment for me. And then I had to do some takeoff. So I had to learn a new application. That's software. Accubid was something interesting. I never heard about it before. But anyway, it was worth giving a try. So I did that for almost 3 to 4 weeks. That was successful. And then from 7 to 8 weeks, so they wanted me to go on the site to see what's happening, to see how much I can contribute as much as I could, to see how that can benefit other people around the project, around the company, to see an intern going on the site, visiting, helping those who are working on the site, asking them questions, learning as much as I can. So this internship fashioned me the most, helped me to see construction industry in different ways, because when we talk about construction as it is pronounced, heard, people always think about, oh, these guys are going just to build houses, bridges, whatever. But no, it's not just that. Construction has a lot of niche where people perform, where people do work. So I was so impressed with that internship. I learned in terms of negotiation. I learned in terms of processing RFIs, change orders, submittals. I learned in terms of conducting soil survey, making sure that the soil we're gonna use, it match the design, it match our civil and physical drawings. So that was fascinating for me. On top of that, I had also to learn how the company software operates, how do people communicate internally. That opens door for me to start socializing with many professionals that I fully consider, because they teach me great things. Either or not, I will be working for them after my education, but I feel like I was so blessed to be part of the team, for them to welcome me. And Brigham Young University prepares me for those type of challenges. I felt more happy, I felt more wanted and desire for that company. I still receive emails from them, and they're telling me I do have talents that they can't waste to lose. So I feel like Brigham Young University plays something very rewarding to me. Brigham Young University fashions me, the way I see world, the way I see how everything is happening. I was so impressed. So that was a little bit about Congruex, what I did, what I went through. Was an amazing experience. And I believe in the future, they will be very open up, calling out and showing up in Brigham Young University to recruit, because I did my best to represent the school in a positive and good way. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys also appreciate your internship. Learn and take as much as possible. Give the most of yourself during that time. Thank you. We are the builders.